Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here live on Wednesday, November 11. It's Veterans Day. Thank you to all of you veterans who have served in the past, and that's an amazing thing to do for our country. You can find me anytime. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Deanna. I saw Carol Miller is here, and Deanna shared already. Wow, you're amazing. If you're on here, let me know. I love knowing who's on here with me. I'm going to get myself pulled up on my laptop so that I can see comments while I'm... Oh, yeah, I'm up already. While I'm stamping. Terry is on. Good morning. Hello. And Christina's on. Are you keeping busy? Are you feeling okay, Christina? Have you been watching lots of videos? And Dot's on. Good morning. Thank you for sharing already, Dina. Reminder, first of all, if you share, you'll be entered into a drawing for the projects that I make today if you share my video. And then, but you need to make sure that you come back and you say in these comments here that you shared it. Because, good morning, because if I don't see your comment that you shared it, then I have no idea, because I looked. Thank you. You're hanging in there. All right. Well, hopefully, are you up to stamping at all? Have you been doing that at all, or just watching people do it? You need to make sure that you tell me, make a comment here that you shared, because it doesn't show up. Sorry, I bounced my camera. I saw last night when I was setting up my randomizer that I had 11 people that said that they, or that somehow Facebook recognized that that people shared, but I only found 6 people that mentioned it. I think that's it. So make sure that you say it. Hello, hi Carrie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I got lots of birthday cards this year. That was kind of fun. But they were, for those of you who are demonstrators, if you like birthday cards and if you like sending them and receiving them and whatever, Shannon West started this several years ago. I'm bringing birthdays back. There's actually a group that you can join to send birthday cards and get birthday cards. And good morning, Sherry. And I got on it and I was sending cards for a while, and then I got out of the habit of it, and so I took my name off the list, but people must have still had me on there because I got a bunch of birthday cards. So they're not the same as the people that send them to me that know me and love me. I mean, it's great getting cards. That's awesome. It's always nice to get happy mail. Todd kept getting the mail, and he's like, you know, it's kind of strange that somebody who makes cards would get cards on their birthday or something like that. It was funny. Anyway, so I got quite a pile of them, and I'm going to show one to you today. There was a really cool technique. Maybe I've seen it before. I don't know. Thanks for sharing, Penny. Maybe I've seen it before, but I don't know. It just wowed me, so I need to share it with you. So before I move on, we have quite a few people on here at the moment, so I'm going to go do my randomizer. Excuse me. And, oops, I need a backspace. So I have, let's see, I guess I have 8 people's names filled in here. Okay, so I have them loaded. Oh, I need to do one more thing. Filter duplicate and remove names after draw, because you can't win twice in my drawing. Okay, excuse me. So here I go. I'm running the randomizer. Here's my first one. So while I'm doing that, I'll just say, oh, Deanna, you're my first winner. Yay, congratulations. I need to write it down. You know me, I forget everything. Have you guys heard my story about all my alarms in my phone? One day, I know I told it to you, but in case there's new people on, I'm saying it again. I'm picking another name. One day, I had an alarm that was going to be going off while I was going to be in the shower, and so I was trying to have Siri change my alarm to be, for it to be a little bit later, or I don't know. You're welcome. And I said, hey Siri, change my alarm for whatever, change the time to whatever. And Siri said, you currently have 19 alarms in your phone. They weren't all on, but I always use them and whatever. And there's several of them for Wednesday for my lives. One to get up, one last minute to get up, you know, all that kind of thing. Oh, I got 5 minutes to go. There are all kinds on there. So when she said that, I mouthed off to her and I said, so? Oh, goodness. It was too funny, so I had to go set my own alarm. Morning, Diane. Okay, my second winner is Kathy Polderman. Congratulations. Yay. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, so I think that's it. So I did my randomizer. All right, the next thing, that I want to tell you, I have a Stamp-A-Stat coming up. It is on November 30. So that is, hello, Marsha. Good to see you. It's on November 30. I have a morning and a night one. And if you want to sign up, you have one more week. It's a week from yesterday. That is the deadline. So we're going to be doing 15 cards. So it's a good start. Or maybe it's a good finish. Maybe you've already been working on yours for your Christmas card. So I'm doing 3 designs, 5 each of 3 designs. So if the class ends up taking, depending on how well people share, so I guess it could take longer, but it ended up taking like 3 hours because there's so many cards to do. So it's set for starting at 9:30 or starting at 6:30. So we have an extra boost at the beginning, so it's not so late. So you need to sign up by next week. You can find my events at dazzledbystamping.com. You can click there and then look for the Stamp-A-Stat. It's Christmas Stamp-A-Stat number 2, because I just had one last month too. And let's see, I think this month I skipped my all occasions card class because I didn't have enough Thursdays available. Because the last Thursday is Thanksgiving and I'm not doing an all occasions card class that day. Okay, so those are my reminders. Okay, I have, I don't usually show new stuff this early, but I'm showing you a new stamp set that I got from on stage. It was part of our it was in our swag bag. It's so fun. So at first I'm gonna have to show more with this, and I am using this today just for, it's a really cool technique. I don't know if it's a technique. I wouldn't know what you call it, but it's just cool. So I wasn't sure what to think of this stamp set. Then I saw samples. Actually, we saw one of the concept artists work with the stamp set, and she did such a cool job with it. But I'm showing you this stamp set. It's called Enjoy the Moment. It will not be available to you as customers until January 4, I think, in the new mini catalog that's coming out. The reason I'm showing it to you now, I usually don't show it stuff this early when you can't get it, but the reason I'm showing it to you now is because I don't know if all of you guys were on when I was, I don't think it was last week, I think it was the week before. One of my friends, Jamie, Priest came on and she said, do you know the easy way to mount your stamps? And I said, well, no, I tried it one way and I didn't like it. And she sent me a video. So I'm going to show you how you can mount your stamps easily and have them lined up right. And this was the only stamp set that I didn't have mounted yet. So anyway, so I'm showing you this and just doing a quick card, but you won't see it again for a while, at least not from me, because I want to show you stuff that you can get now. It's frustrating when you can't get something. So so that's just kind of how I roll. So I'm going to put you down so I can show you stuff, including how to mount the stamp. So I'm going to do my thing. I got my wand on backwards you, upside down you, and here you go. Okay. So, first, before I do this, because I need this to dry, I have a piece of, you can't see it, but I have a piece of window sheet here that I'm going to stamp on. So I'm using this image right here. I already have this one mounted, but I'm going to show you how to mount a different one in a sec. But I want to get this on here because it needs to dry. Even though it stays on and will dry quickly, it still needs to dry. I'm stamping it. Did you know that stays on is intended for, it was made so that you could stamp it on non-porous surfaces? So that would be something like plastic, like this window sheet, or metal, or glass, or finished wood, or that sort of thing. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm stamping this and setting this aside. It needs to dry, so that part's done. Okay, now for mounting the stamp. So I'm going to be using a happy birthday, so I'm going to choose this one. Okay, so you need to find the stamp, the rubber, the stamp itself, and you need to find the sticker. I told you I'm doing happy birthday, but instead of peeling off, like you peel off the two pieces, you find the middle and peel off that backing, instead of doing that, we're peeling the whole sticker off the sheet. Okay, so I have the whole sticker, including the cling adhesive on there. Okay, so I'm just going to close this up. I'm not going to do the whole stamp set, just this one stamp. Okay, so so I have this whole sticker off, and I want to put it on my block. So I have the whole thing on here. So my sticker is on here, and now I'm going to peel the backing off like I normally do. So there's one end, there's the other end. Now I'm going to take my stamp. So the reason I'm doing it this way, and the reason she showed me how to do it this way, is because I mentioned that I'm horrible at mounting my stamps right, and I have to mount it on my block a certain way and say, okay, pay attention to the block itself, not the sticker. Okay, so now I have my sticker on here. I have the backing off. Now I'm taking my stamp and making sure that it's straight, and I'm going straight down. Need to have good lighting though, so I'm going to get my head in the shot. Can go straight down on the stamp, and it's perfectly mounted. Isn't that awesome? So now, then remember, when you take it off to put it back in your box, you want to make sure you get your fingernail underneath the adhesive that's on here to put it back. So now it's perfectly mounted. So hopefully I won't, well, I still have older sets that are going to be mounted incorrectly, but not anymore. Going forward, they will be mounted properly. So thank you, Jamie, for sharing with me so that I could share with others. Okay, so I'm letting my window sheet dry, as I mentioned. Now, what I'm doing today involves Glimmer paper. I adore Glimmer paper. Have you guys seen how that was easy mounting? have you seen our rainbow glimmer paper? I should show you a whole sheet. Just a sec. It's behind me. Well, here's a bunch of sheets. I'm not going to pull it out. Hopefully you can see it. There's not too much glare. So we'll look at, you just have to, just a second. No, I'm pulling it out. I want you to be able to see it well, and there's all my scraps in the way. So this is most of a sheet. So this is rainbow glimmer paper, so it goes from Mango Melody to Magenta Madness to Blackberry Bliss to Bermuda Bay to Granny Apple Green. Amazing. I love this stuff. So what I'm going to do is make this be kind of a background, and if you, to make it look stamped on, and if you have worked with glimmer paper at all, you know that like you can't stick stuff to it. It's just, you just can't. It's crazy. But my friend sent me a lovely, gorgeous card to show me how I can do it. So this is a piece of window sheet. I'm going to show you the package. So the window sheets, no, I said that wrong. This is an adhesive sheet. I already used the adhesive, or the window sheet, and put it away. All right, so they come, it's 6 inches wide by 12 inches long. And so they could go in, they're wonderful for using with dyes, especially the really fine dyes. Now these are different than the ones that we used to have. There's this dividing piece right here that when you pull it off, you think that you're going to be pulling off the backing, but what you're actually pulling off is, oh, I need to do the other end instead. What you're actually pulling off is the actual adhesive. So I'm going to put this on the front of my glimmer paper. And then I need to put the next piece on. And then I need to put the next piece on. I love that stuff too, Marcia. I love sparkle. Okay, so I have my adhesive sheet on here. Now I need my bone folder. So this piece that stays all intact, this is the part you throw away. There's no hint like the last stuff where it had the black writing on it. It's just plain. So that you can throw away. So now I'm using my bone folder, and I'm making sure that the adhesive is stuck well to all the glitter on the glimmer paper. All right, now I'm going to start peeling off the backing. Oh, I missed some. I grabbed some of it. See if I can put it back. Oh, that was good. Got one more piece. It's trying to lift up. Okay, so here's my glimmer paper with the adhesive sheet on it. Now I'm going to take my stamped image and put it on here. This is my window sheet. Ha ha ha, look at that! Isn't that awesome? Okay, so when I saw this, I thought I had an idea of how she did it, but then I double checked with her. And I would have thought that you would put the window sheet on the adhesive, or the adhesive on the window sheet, but she said she kept getting bubbles when she did it that way. So it worked with the bone folder, putting it on the shimmer paper, Glimmer paper, so that you didn't get that. Okay, so now I'm going to mount this. Okay, here's another thing that I learned several things at Onstage, like little trick kind of things. I know, isn't it cool? Okay, so this still looks like where my adhesive wanted to come up. It's still looking bubbly, but that's okay. Okay, so I saw at Onstage, Sarah and Shelly. Sarah is the current CEO. Shelly is her mom and is the co-founder of Stampin' Up. Sarah and Shelly always stamp together, and it's always fun to watch and whatever. And Shelly was using Stamp and Seal, which I know so many people have been really frustrated with. And it was amazing to watch her with, because she was just, she didn't do the whole coming back sort of thing. She just drew it, and this isn't coming out at all right now. Now you can tell. And if it didn't come out, she's like, you just have to keep rolling it. Eventually, you just have to be patient. It's okay, just keep going. So mine came out now, eventually, and I didn't do anything special. I'm not sure about the brayer dot. I feel like you might need really specific pressure. Like, I don't think the brayers have a hard surface. There's a sponge one, there's a rubber one. I don't know that there's a hard one. I feel like you need the pressure of a hard surface with it. You could do it maybe with a block if you wanted. That would be better. I don't think that a brayer would get the effect that you want. That's just my thought. Thank you for sharing already, Maggie. Okay. Anyway, watching Shelly was amazing. She was just, you just have to be patient, and she loved it because she said that she hated how snail made the noise. Like when you run it, it goes. She hated that sound. So she loves this, and she says you just have to be patient. So I've been trying her way. I think it makes a difference because hi Wendy. It makes a difference because like I don't often make a huge long strip. I'm normally doing short, and that might make a difference. So I don't know. I might just be changing my ways just to make my life easier. All right, isn't that cool looking? I love it. You can see it. I can see it reflecting on there. So Wendy, if you just came on, this is Glimmer paper with adhesive sheet attached to it, and then I stamped on a window sheet. So anybody who's just getting in here knows that now. Okay, this is Bermuda Bay, and I'm just going to do short ones. Yeah, I don't know if this is just a good one. I don't know if it's because I changed my attitude about it. I don't know. So we're going to put this on here. Oh, I love it already. Okay, now I'm going to use the stamp that I mounted special for you. First I want to use my punch though. So this is the Lovely You Pick a Label punch or something. I know it's got a long, I know, isn't it crazy, Marsha? I love it. I forget what this one is called. Anyway, it's a pick a punch. So I'm actually going to put this in here first. So I cut it to be just under, like just inside the 1/2 inch line so that it fits in here well. And I'm going to punch it. So first of all, it's called pick a punch because you have two options. I'm trying to get no glare. Okay, you have two options. You can have this finished end that's just kind of roundy, or this finished end that's kind of square. And you have 3 different widths that will fit in here that it's specifically made for. It goes It goes 1 inch, 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch for both of these. So I cut it. Oops, sorry, getting the glare. I don't know how not to get the glare. So I cut it on this 1/2 inch so it shows like the shape that it can be on the rest of it. So I wanted this here. It's going to go on here like this. I think I want to cut some of it off. Yeah, I want to cut some of it off. Oh, here are my scissors that I got for, it was actually for center stage. It was for being silver elite and above. So I got a new pair of scissors, and they're totally sharp. Like, I have sharp ones, but I opened this like, oh, these are amazing. And then we have these scissor charms. Look at this cute little, oh, I can't show you all. There's a little Stampin' Up! Logo charm here. And then there's a light bulb idea sort of thing. And just cuteness. I love it. Okay, so I didn't want so much on there. So I'm going to ink up my happy birthday. This is kind of skinny for on here. I hope I can make it. I'm flipping it over. I didn't get it inked well. That's better. There we go. Okay. Now, there's another thing that I want to show. I put my dimensionals up on my shelf here. I didn't want to lose them. Okay. So I'm going to use mini dimensionals on here. And my beads are Night of Navy-ish. Cool. Yeah, in one of the pictures, I saw a picture or video, I don't remember where I saw it. There, I think there's four different designs of the, or colors of the, what do you call this again? A charm, the scissor charms. Okay, so we're going to put this here, like that. Alright, I'm going to grab, I have my rhinestones really close to me. I didn't have them over here, I just have them close. Alright, I was going to show you this on something else, but I want to show you on rhinestones because they come off here more easily. Enamel dots don't come off as easily on from this sheet. So I saw somebody use their, thank you for sharing already. I saw somebody use their take your pick tool, and I realized that I've been using it wrong this whole time. No wonder I didn't like it. Okay, so there's this little putty end that it looks kind of crazy because, well, I'm just going to break it off. If it gets dry, you break it off, and then you make more come out. Okay, so I've used it more, or I would typically use it more for like this end, for the piercing end. But there's this putty end, and you're not just supposed to try to tap it and pick it up. You're supposed to press it and push it and pick it up. And then you can put it on there and use your finger, and there it is. It's all ready. How easy was that? Alright, I should probably have something on this background, but I don't. I just went pretty standard. So here is my happy birthday card. So I'm going to start using this more. That was just really easy for using your take your pick tool. Now I did it on enamel dots. It's a little bit harder on them. Thank you for liking and sharing already. Okay, so here's one that I have for you. Now I actually started another one. Well, before I show you the other one that I started, no, I'll show you hers last. Okay, so I also did another piece here. So I already did, thank you, I'm glad that you like it. So there's another piece of Glimmer paper here. And I'm just going to make sure that I have my adhesive pressed on here well. And I'll take the backing of my adhesive sheet off. Yeah, you're welcome. Oops, not so fast, I guess. I thought I needed to do it faster because it wasn't coming off right before. Yeah, I don't know if I just never watched a video on it, or I don't know. I never used it right. Okay, so here's a new piece of Glimmer paper, and I already earlier stamped this Celebrate Sunflowers image. I'm gonna put this one down. Ah, I love it. It's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna do this on the back. All right, do my adhesive. Oh, I keep losing my comments over here. And adhesive and adhesive. Totally a mind thing. It's amazing that this can work like this. Now sometimes it does stop, and she's like, you just have to be patient. Okay, so I'm putting this on black again. Then I have a card prepared already. This is Crushed Curry. The color that's in here is actually Mango Melody, but I went with, thank you, I do too. I went with Crushed Curry. I just kind of liked how it looked better. So I have this prepared already. So I did my cutting with the curvy dies. I don't remember the specific name. I can see myself getting a sticky mess. It's possible. So I already did this with the curvy dies on here, and I had to do it twice because I did it wrong. You have to remember to keep in mind, like, if you're doing it on the card front, you need it upside down, so then your cut edge is here. But if you're doing it on a piece that you're putting onto a card, then you need your cut edge at the top. So that, yeah, you just got to think through that. What did you use to stamp on the window sheet? I used StazOn because it's intended for non-porous surfaces. You can do it on glass, plastic, metal, mirrors. What else did I mention? Finished, like wood that has a finish on it. That's what it was originally intended for, so works great. Okay, so so keep in mind when you use your curvy dies to pay attention. Are you on a card front? Are you on, or you know, the front of your card itself, or is it a piece that's going on? Where do you want those? You have to pay attention to the curvy side, or the cut side. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here again. And look how amazing that is. I love it so much. Okay, now I chose a different saying. This says thanks a bunch. You're welcome. I'll show you my original card that I got for my birthday in a second. Okay, I'm going to open this up just so I don't stamp on there on mistake. I need to get it as close to the bottom as possible because of how close the front is. Oh, that's good. Oh, yay. Okay. So, so here's my card. It says thanks a bunch. All right, so I'm going to use my take your pick tool on these two, but it's a little bit different because like I said, these enamel dots hang on really tight, but we'll see how it works. Love this yellow one. Me too. Thanks. Okay, you got to push it harder. Like I actually end up splitting my my putty, but I'm gonna put a couple here. Push it. And I'm gonna grab one more. Push it. I'm gonna put it up here. How easy is that? I love it. Okay, so here's my card. And I'm gonna show you one more that I did. It's just a tiny bit different. I chose not to use this saying because this Y hangs down too low. But here's another one that I did, just kind of different placement of my dots. Yay, dots. Okay, now here is my original, this is my birthday card that I got. How awesome is that? I love it. She stamped her background. I didn't take the time to do that. I just kind of wanted to show the technique. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to do. All right, let's see, was there something else I needed to show you? So I showed you how to mount the stamps. Thank you. I love them too. Yeah, I just put, I still need to close my, my workshop from last night. I'm waiting for another, I'm waiting to talk to my hostess. She wasn't available last night. We got done late last night. I added window sheets. There's another technique that I'm excited to show you, but I don't have anything for it right now. I added window sheets. I added some, I usually don't like, what are they? I can put you up and talk to you. Just a sec. I'm done stamping, I guess. So I unbackwards you, or no, I did that wrong. Upside down. Am I good? No, I got it backwards you. There we go. I'm like, what did I hit? Okay. Thank you. I'm glad that you like them. Thank you. Oh, Jamie, I showed your way of mounting stamps. Thank you for the video. Then I could show. I'm cockeyed here. Sorry, just a sec. So I had a bunch of things to show you. Better way to do the take your pick tool because I never did it right. The glimmer paper. I'm gonna need to add glimmer paper too. I had to add window sheets because I'm about out. I'm gonna need to add glimmer paper too, I think, because I'm gonna need to make some more of those. And what was the other thing? Oh, and then mounting your stamps. I think that was it. Oh, and how Shelly just used her stamp and seal. I had to look at it to remember the name. Sometimes my mind just is crazy. She just used it so effortlessly. She just needed patience. Like, I never have patience. It's just ridiculous. Just takes a little patience, that's all. She's so sweet. All right, let's see. What else do I have to share with you? I think I did all of that. I told you early, but I'm going to tell you again now. I have a Stamp-A-Stat coming up November 30th. It's a Monday. I usually don't have classes on Mondays, but everything was filling up. And I have a club on a Tuesday. So we're making, thank you for sharing. We're making 15 cards, 5 each of 3 designs instead of 3 each of 5. Excuse me. And you need to sign up by next Tuesday, the 17th. And I think that's it. So thank you for, oh, I'm going to share with you this also. I found out, not yesterday, the day before, thank you to my friend Jamie. She made me go look, because I didn't see when it had gone up. So Stampin' Up! Publishes their list of like top demonstrators and all that kind of stuff, and I did not make the top 100 global. I'm a ways away from that, but anyway, but I made the top 250 global. I'm number 211 out of 60,500 demonstrators. I was really excited. I love being on a list. Thank you all so much for your support, your encouragement, your business, your friendship. Obviously, I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't buy all those stamps. Thank you so much. Oh, and my team, they help with that also. They're all you need to know techniques. Yes. Thank you. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you again next Wednesday, 10:30 Eastern Time. And have a great week. Hey, and if you use this technique, if you have the Glimmer paper, if you have the window sheets, share on Dazzled by Stamping Community what you got, okay? I will talk to you later. Bye! You can't finish it. Bye.